Just like in any relationship, even between dogs and humans, misunderstandings can arise. Some of these misunderstandings go unnoticed, but to avoid such issues with your loyal friend, you need to ask yourself several questions. For instance, do you understand how dogs think, what their basic needs are, and what typically bothers them? Curious about these common annoyances? Well, you're about to find out in this new video. Forcing uncomfortable interactions. Dogs, like humans, have their own preferences and boundaries when it comes to social interactions. Forcing them to interact with people or other animals when they're uncomfortable can cause stress and even aggression. It's important to respect dogs' signs of discomfort, such as tense body language, backing away, or growling, and allow them to withdraw from situations they find scary or aversive. Creating a safe and positive environment for your dogs will make them feel more comfortable and confident in their social interactions. Exposure to scary situations without preparation. Subjecting dogs to scary stimuli like fireworks, thunderstorms, or unfamiliar environments without adequate preparation can cause extreme anxiety and stress. It's important to gradually acclimate dogs to these stimuli using desensitization and counter-conditioning techniques, providing a safe and comforting environment during frightening events, and, if necessary, seeking guidance from a professional animal behaviorist. Ignoring sensitivity to smells. Strong odors are sometimes something to consider. Just like their ears, a dog's nose is much more powerful than a human's. So, any smell that seems strong to you will be incredibly intrusive to your pet. Harsh physical or verbal punishments. Dogs are sensitive animals and can become very upset with severe physical or verbal punishments. Loud shouts, threatening gestures, or even slaps can cause fear and anxiety in dogs, harming their confidence and negatively affecting their relationship with their guardians. Instead of using punitive methods, it's more effective and humane to resort to training techniques based on positive reinforcement and clear communication. Excessive verbal communication. Some owners tend to talk too much to their dogs. Well, that's okay. If we talk too much without using gestures or short words that can be easily understood, we end up overwhelming them. Dogs prefer you to communicate with them through your body language and when you use short words or signals. This helps them during training. Lack of structure and boundaries. Dogs feel safer and more confident when they live in an environment that provides clear structure and boundaries. Not establishing consistent rules or allowing unwanted behaviors without correction can confuse dogs and make it difficult for them to understand what is expected of them. Establishing routines, training basic commands, and reinforcing boundaries consistently will help dogs understand their role in the family and behave appropriately. Reacting negatively. Maybe when you're in a bad mood or get angry because your dog did something you don't like, you pass that anger and negativity on. Still, it's important to remember that if you randomly reprimand your dog or not immediately after their incident, they'll never understand what's going on or what they did wrong. This can bother them a lot and end up causing stress and even fear. Ignoring routine. Dogs like to have a routine because they feel safer and more relaxed. Not following schedules, reprimanding them, or giving them inconsistent instructions means that your dog will never fully integrate into your home and may remain in a state of stress or discomfort. Establish a routine for your best friend. Always offer good care and follow the same directions and commands. Then, they'll never be restless or upset. Intense eye contact. Dogs really don't like intense eye contact. If you've ever looked into your dog's eyes before, you've probably noticed that they either look away or maybe you've noticed that they maintain eye contact and growl. Prolonged eye contact is a challenge for a dog and can trigger a state of alertness or fear. Avoid staring at a dog who doesn't know you. They may develop a dislike. Constant physical contact. There are many things that are normal for us to do, like hugging and kissing our furry friends. Unfortunately, they don't interpret everything like us. And of course, dogs don't hug and kiss like humans. It can be very confusing for a dog to constantly receive kisses from their owner, especially if they're not used to it from puppies. It's okay to hug them and give them a kiss, but be careful not to overdo it and make sure to observe signs that they're uncomfortable. They may raise their ears, yawn, or even show their teeth. Inadequate walks. Often, we do things wrong when walking our dog, But we need to learn to correct these mistakes if we want to enjoy this outdoor time. Some things include keeping the leash too tight or constantly pulling it, not allowing them to smell their surroundings frequently. Often, owners walk for such a short period and are in a hurry to finish, but dogs take quite a while to explore their surroundings. They need to smell, go to the bathroom, and play. Avoid rushing walks and use an anti-pull leash if you can't handle the leash properly. Uncomfortable clothing. If it's very cold outside or you need to cover some part of your dog's body due to an injury, you can dress them in a sweater or a special piece of clothing if your veterinarian recommends clothing for your pet. Please listen to them. With that said, what we need to remember is that, for the most part, clothes are simply decorative and have no function for pets. If they're uncomfortable, can't walk properly, or simply feel restricted, you should remove the clothes. Intense affectionate reactions. Some dogs will learn to tolerate this, but many won't understand why some humans are laughing or looking at them. Although people do this from an affectionate place, dogs can't perceive it. They end up just nervous. Constant cleaning. Daily cleaning is normal for humans, but not for dogs. They keep themselves clean in their own way, and their body odor is a way to communicate with others. If we regularly clean them when they're not really dirty, we're not doing them any favors. Likewise, when we wash them, we shouldn't use products with strong scents. Their fur and skin are almost odorless because of their powerful nostrils. These sweet scents will be unbearable for them. Ignoring their physical and emotional needs. Dogs have physical and emotional needs that need to be met for their overall well-being. Ignoring their needs for exercise, socialization, mental stimulation, and affection can lead to frustration, boredom, and even behavioral problems. It's important to dedicate enough time to play, walk, interact, and simply be present with your dogs, demonstrating consistent love and care. Lack of stimulation. Dogs can't stand being bored. They want to do things constantly while spending time with you. So they hate it when you ignore them or act boring. And obviously, they hate it when you're away from home and don't know when you'll be back. Hence their joy when you return. The worst thing that can happen to a dog is for us to abandon them. They'll never understand why, and it will be hard for them to trust humans again. So, avoid being boring, stimulate and have fun with your dog, and always be there for them. They'll appreciate it infinitely. And that completes our list of things dogs hate about humans. What do you think? Can you identify your dog in any of these situations? Share your experiences in the comments or ask us any questions you may have. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fun videos. Oh, and if you're dedicated to ensuring your four-legged buddy lives a life full of health and happiness, be sure to check out the pinned comment for details on 2 products that can truly make a difference in providing complete care for your furry friend.